10 steps to becoming a millionaire in 5 years, right? I'm going to put them in a little different order now that we're a few years past the book and when it was published. Number 1, get a pen and paper. You got to change your pattern. Number 2, I go into page 17 of the Millionaire Maker book, chapter 2, and you do a gap analysis. Number 3, let's talk about that baseline. Number 4, your freedom day. Number 5, which is absolutely essential, is forecasting. Now let's get to your cash flow, and which is number 6 and 7, your cash machine. We were number 8 at the corporate structure. Number 9 is huge, asset allocation. So let's go to number 10, which is the most essential, is your team. Let's do more questions. These are fun. Of all the clients, what's the difference between the ones that become millionaires and the ones that don't? I would say engagement. Like, are you serious about doing the work? See, there's a lot of you, and I'm going to pick on a lot of you. I don't know if you're out there watching or not, but you've been here for years and you have not changed a darn thing. And we told you the same thing to do and you still won't do it. You still don't have a database. You still haven't got your marketing done. You've launched a book without a bestseller strategy. I've told you what to do here. You go to the marketplace and you're still scared to make money. You got to break those habits. Like, if you do what we say when you say, and again, not advice giving, but there's a system to it, right? There are 10 steps. I can make it 7 steps. It's not about the exact steps, about what you did to yourself. We're going to meet you where you are, take you where you want to go. And we've literally done 12-month millionaires. When a recession hits, it's so volatile that there's just opportunities everywhere. Some of the greatest companies in the world, Amazon's one of them, has been born out of a recession and a necessity. Virgin, right? Richard Branson, stranded on an island, needed a plane, needed to fly out. Cohen's one. Now look at how big Virgin became. So recessions create opportunities. You got to get close to us in our conversation. So what's different are those who engage and actually read the book and do the work. Read the checklist and do the work. That's the difference. It's engagement and get close. And don't stand back and say this doesn't work and stay in a complaint space. I can guarantee you one thing, you will be inconvenienced. I don't have time. I don't, are you kidding? You're talking to me. Like, you don't tell me you don't have time. I'm a single parent, so am I. I've been divorced, so am I. I think God put me through a lot of these little hoops just to make sure that I get to live through them to educate you, that you can live through them too. So it doesn't matter your circumstance. If you're attached to your story in the past, you're gonna have a rough ride. My wife and I attended the big table several years ago. My only regret is not joining the big table sooner. Exactly, thank you. And just keep coming. And yes, because of the pandemic, I mean, there was a period where we would meet as a big table. And I also owned a conference center in Lake Tahoe, which I sold in 1819, thank God, where we'd meet every month. Every month we'd meet, and you all know that. Now we're down to 2 live meetings, and we have online sessions. We meet every week online, and you have a coach. So we're still interacting. It's just, again, that engagement of, it's not as convenient. Yeah, it's not convenient. There's places like I can't go to Canada for lots of reasons, right? Because of the pandemic and the restrictions. There's places in the world probably never go again because of my belief or my understanding, and I just choose that. You got to engage and do it now. Don't get ready, because you don't know how to get ready, and don't get fixed because you don't know how to get fixed. Those are the 2 worst excuses, and number 1 and 2 excuses of I'll wait to join, or I can't afford it. You can afford anything you want. If your child was deathly ill, it'd be magical how you'd come up with the money to go get them the right treatment. It would be magical that you could fly, whether, to another country to get a cancer treatment or get whatever treatment your child needed. So unless you treat this seriously, it's just passively happen to you. I don't have pixie dust. I just, have a lot of experience I'm willing to share. All right. I want to work with your team. What's your next step? I love that. Oh, and Kingdom Finance, man, I I actually know who you are. I want to work with you. So you're just going to call right now and say yes. So call our office, 775-588-9200. Molly, Kristen, Chrissy, Lavelle, Dan, they're all right there answering phones. They will take your intake and they will get you out to our team, and we will have a conversation. And you say yes, and we get started. And we're really high touch. Like, the minute you become my client at the big table, you get my cell phone. Like, we talk all the time. And I help you pick your coach, and we help you navigate. So it's exciting. Can't wait to work with you guys. Hi, Kelly. Thank you. And you will never, isn't that fun? I love Kelly. Like, you're never going to take a vacation again. I swear to God, my poor children, we just got back from a month of really being together. It was awesome. But every one of them was a business trip. And we were in Dallas Saturday night together just before we flew out on Sunday, and just us 3. And they're like, Mom, do you think ever in our life, like, it's sort of the family joke that we never get to go on a vacation. Do you think ever we'll do it. I said, no, it's totally unacceptable. You don't get to go on a vacation because it's not a deduction. A business trip is a deduction. And when you own real estate and you have a wine business, and I have lots of different businesses, I'm doing a lot with Jordan Adler to send out cards now because I love sending gifts, super fun stuff. I have a lot of businesses because I want a lot of reasons to travel and do what I want to do and write them off as business trips. It's all legal, it's in the IRS code, and our CPA teams will show you how to do it. You know what? If you want to do your dream, come here, do your dream, and get really wealthy. You know what's going to happen when you actually make money? That person who may not be supporting or just standing by the side, they're going to lean in and say, dang, look at that. Like, this works. So bring your family, actually. We're a very family-oriented company. And another question, a Facebook user, how do you handle not having the support of your spouse? Oh, there we go. All right, perfect. So I call it silent support. There's usually two reasons that I, dig in and find that your family, your spouse won't support you. Number one, you are a seminar junkie or you're a programs junkie, so you buy everything and you do nothing. So then you're blowing family money. So why would they support you? Because you aren't doing anything they're telling you anyway. And they're not going to believe you're going to come here and do it differently. Now I'm going to kick your ass a little bit because in my marketplace, and believe me, if I was live with you, I would force you to make money. Like, you have to learn to make money. That's what entrepreneurs do. Entrepreneurs just don't do their trade. They're the one living and breathing. Like, I'm working with some chiros and some dentists and some other health service providers right now, and they're like, I'm scared to bring these people in. Let's just use a chiropractor as an example, because they might rip off my clients. I said, no, you're hiring the wrong person. You want to hire the person who doesn't want to be the you, that doesn't want to do the marketing, doesn't want to do the sales. They don't want to be busy. They just want to crack backs. And I don't say that like disrespectfully because I love chiropractors. So a lot of you don't know how to build a team around you, so you have a lot of threat. So back to your family. It's typically you're blowing family money and you haven't produced a result, so they're tired of it. And then the other side is they grew up in a very old-fashioned conservative family and they just don't understand. So what do? I would start here. Like, with a spouse or family member, I would have them listen to it. Say, would you at least give me an opportunity to do my dream and go create wealth for us and our family? And I want Loral and our team to do it. Because it's not just me, by the way. There's many times that, with these 10 steps, like, I'm not the bookkeeper, I'm not the CPA, again, I'm not the one with the license, I've never been, won't be. I'm the educator, I'm the facilitator, I'm the navigator of who you talk to when. I'm the sequence. Like, let's get you in the sequence, because sequence, it's the right thing in the right time, and it's the right speed, and you got to move. And how I became a faster millionaire is I was taught that by a mentor. He didn't use the words, but I figured it like, oh, I've been doing that. See, a lot of you, here's another excuse out of sequence. I have to get out of debt, and then I'll come work with you. I'm going to get you in debt. Like, I'm going to encourage you to go get in good debt and leverage. Aaron in Alaska, he's probably not out there tonight, but I mean, he's leveraging millions to go get his dream. He's already a millionaire, multimillionaire, but he's taken good debt on for he and his family at levels that a lot of you would probably wouldn't go to sleep at night. So there's a lot you need to learn. There's some new context. And for you that have super negative folks, just say, you know what, give me 3 to 6 months with Loral and her team. Give me silent support, which means don't be critical. We're not going to talk about it because you don't want to be engaged. And I got to say this too, though. Like, my husband and I have very, very, very different conversations about money and rules about it and the way we've raised our families in it. Right? We're fine. We're great. We do what we want. I do what I want. He does what he wants. And then we do what we want together, which is where we are now. So you're going to have to work that out. I would be happy to have a conversation with the other half and their negativity, or I wouldn't even say negativity, their fear. And what fear is lack of knowledge. So we got to get them smart. So again, have them listen to the book, have them be on the YouTube channel, have them be out here, have them be asking questions, and learn that there's a different way. It's not difficult, it's different. And it's the alternatives. All right, so a couple calls to action. Go to makeyourkidsmillionaires.com. If you don't want to wait for it to be shipped, go to Amazon because it has our ebook and audiobook. Go to askloral.com, ask any question at any time, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe and listen. Like, I need you to binge watch it. In fact, I need so many watchers and so much watch time. I'm willing to credit you $750 towards a new tuition if you watch, not in money, in credit towards tuition, if you watch 25 hours. That's a pretty good negotiation. And that's actually what I would encourage your negative spouse or family member to do. Go binge watch. Go learn something new. Come back, let's have a new conversation. And ask the questions. So again, askloral.com is our place we want you to go tonight. It's only $17 a month. We'll ask questions from all over the world and can't wait to work with you. And then in the middle of our YouTube videos today, we lost our electricity. This is just God's way of saying, are you serious about doing this? And we're like, a hell yes. So thanks for being out. Appreciate you guys. Be back next time.